I don't need all these. A drum. A cymbal. Okay, which is first?
Okay, so welcome to the video series that I've done for you all for your lessons in relation to stick control. Now what this is about is developing your fluency not only on the snare drum but around the drums. It's also, these exercises will develop control, accuracy, discipline, which is huge, timing and evenness in your notes. Dynamically, we'll also be working on some changes, and we'll get to those in later videos. But importantly, the things to remember are this. Make sure you can first of all hear this video over the drum or pad that you're practicing with. If you need to put headphones in, do so. The pad needs to be, or the drum needs to be, just above your thigh level, so you're comfortable in this position. Your elbows need to be just down by your side. We don't want them out like this, like a chicken. Just nice and relaxed, okay? Your grip, remember, 3 fingers here on the bottom of the stick. Those 2 are the ones that are holding the stick mainly, but it's not very firm, it's just holding it there nice and relaxed. And those 3 clasp around and just add support. You don't want to be in this position here where your pinky is sticking out. Try and keep your hands flat, we don't want this, okay? Also, ensure that the height of your sticks is the same for every stroke, because that will ensure an even sound and will also help with the evenness of your notes. So for example, we don't want this. If you're right-handed, you'll probably have a tendency to want to put more power into the right hand. So we need to even those out. See how those sticks are the same height there? They're coming up to the same height. So look at your hands and just watch your sticks. As you're bringing them up, make sure they're the same height and they're nice and even. You might find every now and then this happens. And that's because your hand's moving over. I sometimes accidentally do it. It means that we just need to focus on the center of the drum and keeping our hands in that same position. If you're doing this a lot, it means your hands are moving around. So they need to be here, nice and flat. Okay, so make sure you think about that as well. A couple of other points just to let you know. Going through this exercise, if we're doing the lower beats per minute, which are 70 to 90 BPM, 70 to 90, yeah, then we'll be going around each exercise 5 times, 70, 80, 90 BPM. You'll do each exercise 5 times, a bar of rest, and then we're straight into the next one. So, for example, number 1, 5 times, a bar's break, then into number 2, 5 times, bar break, into number 3. Okay. If we're at 100 BPM or higher, we're going to start doing those 10 times. We'll have a bar break at 100 between each exercise, but then when we get to 110, I think we might go to 2 bars. I'll let you know in that video. What else? When you're playing your doubles, focus on the second note and pulling out of the drum. So rather than going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you want 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. So you're focusing on the second note, pulling it out. Not. Okay, if you focus on the second note, it helps with that even sound and that even execution of those notes, okay? The volume level we're working at is about mezzo forte, so on a scale of 1 to 10, we're going to call that number 5, okay? Good. So, enjoy this series of videos. I'll put a little intro at the start of each one. If you feel like you can't keep up with the exercise and you're struggling with it, that's not a problem. Just stop, take your time out, maybe set your metronome to a lower tempo and just practice that particular exercise so that when you're ready to rejoin us, you can restart the video and come back in. That will happen. It's I fully expect that to happen because there's some tricky things within these exercises. A lot of this you'll find plays with your mind a bit. After a certain amount of time playing an exercise, which you've actually done before, for example, the paradiddle number 5, that's repeated at number 8. It's just in a slightly different order. We're starting on a different stick. So theoretically, if you can play 5, you can play 8 perfectly. But that isn't how it seems to work. It might play with your brain. So this is another good exercise in brain training. So like I say, just take your time out if you need to, work on that exercise and come back and rejoin us. Okay, and if you feel tired, stop, rest your hands, make sure you're nice and relaxed, okay? If you need to do some stretching, just take the sticks and just gently stretch your forearms, the inner part of your forearms, just like that. Take some time out. And then, like I say, come back. So you want to be nice and relaxed, nice and loose. We don't want any tense feeling. If you play tense, you get that. You want to just be bouncing out of the head. Eventually, this will lead on to being able to go. And you can do that all day long. Okay, that's the idea. Well, this is where we're aiming for, getting up to this sort of tempo. Okay? Right. See you in a bit. Enjoy. Okay, here we go. Just remember to keep your hands nice and relaxed and focus on your technique and the sticks being the same height, and we'll talk through things as we go.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Singles.
3, 4.
And
1, 2.
Nice and same height. Nice and relaxed.
3.
Just settling in. Even
4.
Notes. This is the 5th time. So now I have a 1 bar break.
1.
And we're going to go to
2,
exercise 2.
3,
Same thing.
4. 1.
Got a new groove for you to play along to as well now. A few more
3.
of these coming up.
4.
Just keep your elbows by your side.
5.
And now we've got a bar break. Number 3.
4. 1.
Focus on the second note
2.
in doubles.
3.
Not the first note.
4.
Focus on the second note.
1,
Okay, exercise number 4.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
Nice and relaxed, enjoy just settling in.
4, 5,
Exercise number 5, here we go.
3,
And
1,
listen to your hands, are they the same volume?
3,
You don't want one hand
4.
sticking out more than the other one.
5, 1, 2,
Okay, exercise
3,
number 6.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,
Okay, exercise
2,
number 7. Here we
3,
go, nice and relaxed.
1, 2, 3,
You'll notice these are all variations on a parallel.
4, 5, 1,
Number 8, here we go. 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,
Number 9.
2,
If you feel like you're
3,
struggling,
4, 1,
just stop and
2,
focus on the one that you've had
3,
an issue with, and then come back and join us.
4,
It's not a problem.
5, 1,
Okay,
2,
exercise number 10.
3, 4, 1,
Like I say, if you're struggling with a particular exercise, stop
3,
the video and work on it yourself.
4,
Then come back when you're ready and we'll continue on.
5,
Not a problem, that's the whole idea.
1,
Okay,
2,
number 11, here we go.
4, 1,
More cool grooves to play along to.
3, 4,
Number
5,
12, coming up. I finished early there,
2,
don't do that.
3,
Here we go, number 12.
4, 1, 2,
Are those sticks the same volume?
3,
Make sure they are. And the
4,
same height. Exercise 13 coming up.
2,
Here we go. Ready
3,
and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,
so here we've got a mixture of
2,
singles and doubles. Here we go.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,
Okay, starting with
2,
the left hand,
3,
same thing.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You'll notice
1,
there that I accidentally
2,
hit my sticks.
3,
That's bad technique,
4,
I shouldn't have done
1,
that. So if you're doing that,
2,
make sure that you're trying to avoid
3,
it by hitting the middle of the pad.
4, 5, 1,
Here we go.
2,
Number 17.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,
Number 18.
2, 3,
And
1, 2, 3, 1,
Good job. Number
2,
19.
3,
Here we go. It's good
4,
focus.
1, 2,
So this takes a lot of discipline, doesn't it?
3,
Keeping that focus and
4,
6 at the same volume,
5,
focusing on those even notes.
1,
Here we go.
3,
20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2,
Oh, too many there. 21. Here we go.
1, 2,
Sometimes you get a bit carried
3,
away. If you want to do any of these for longer, you're more than welcome to.
5,
I'm just keeping it to 5 for now,
1,
so that we can get
2,
through this together.
3,
Here we go.
4, 1,
Sometimes you might realise
2,
there's an exercise that you're struggling with,
3,
and so take the time out to work on that one
4,
in particular for a long time, more
5,
than 5 cycles, and then
1,
come back and join
2,
us. Here we go.
3,
23.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,
Good.
2,
And the last one,
3,
24.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well done. Okay. So, what you might have noticed there is that as you went through that, there's little micro adjustments you make into your hands as you go, and you should have felt a little bit more relaxed by the end. If you're comfortable at 70 beats per minute, then let's look at the next video, which is going to be 80 beats per minute, and let's see if we can increase the speed a bit for this page. Well done.